but it's going to be my word against him, and he's a police officer. So I might as well take the impeding traffic because I'm telling the truth. I swear to God, I don't understand life.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't understand what that means. He's a police officer. This is 23VB021140I, Van Buren Township versus Candace.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angela Manor, the people.
Ma'am, state your name for me.
Candace.
Thank you. Ms. Manarino, today is the day and time set for the pre-hearing. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we're requesting to have this set for an informal hearing, please.
Miss, is that an accurate summary of your conversation with Ms. Manarino?
I'm not understanding a little bit of this because I don't understand. When I got over in the traffic, I seen the police officer on the side of the road and he didn't have no lights on. And when I was going by, or right before I went by, he turned the lights on. So that she said that he had a car there, but he didn't have a car there, and he must have turned his lights off before I got there.
Miss,
yes.
Today is not the time where we'll take testimony in this matter. So I understand the defense that you're saying right now, but the pre-hearing means that you've gone into a breakout room, you've discussed the matter with Ms. Manarino, you don't have an agreement or a settlement, a plea, and the matter will now be scheduled for an informal hearing where Officer Edge will be able to give testimony. You'll be sworn in and give testimony as well.
Well, he's a police officer and it's going to be my word against him. So I'm not going to beat him. So I guess I might as well take the impeding traffic ticket. My brother-in-law, I told my brother-in-law when I got home what happened. And he's a retired police officer for Inkster. And he says, no, they can't do that. And now she told me that he had his lights on the whole time and he didn't. I swear to God. I seen him when I got there. So I'm not gonna be my word.
Ma'am, I'm trying to interrupt you only because we're not taking testimony. I don't have anything in here with me that I can swear you in and take testimony regarding what happened at that date, at that time with you and Officer Edge. And I will let you know that when witnesses come in and they're sworn, everyone's testimony has the same weight for this court. Police officers don't always win or succeed or deem more truthful than a citizen.
She told me that.
Ma'am. No. Let's not get into what she told you in the breakout. I'm telling you that if you don't have an agreement with Ms. Manarino and you want to have a hearing where you're going to be sworn in and the officer will be sworn in and whoever else, and we'll take testimony. And if there's video, we'll view video. If that's what you want to do, we'll get a date and time for Mary Ann in just 1 second.
Okay, do we get to come in person?
Do you want to come in person?
Well, I mean, I think might be a little better. I don't know. I don't know.
It's your call, ma'am. The court's here. Zoom is for convenience. Some people like to appear in person. I'm here in the courthouse. It doesn't matter to me. If you say, Your Honor, I want to come in person, that's perfectly fine, and we'll set it as an in-person.
Do you think that's going to help?
I don't know I don't understand it. I mean, I don't see why I'm not lying about it. I'm telling the truth, but she's saying I'm not. Yeah. No, I know. I'm talking about
ma'am.
Yes.
So what is it that you want to do this morning?
You know what? I don't even think that's worth me fighting these people. I'm just going to take the impeding traffic ticket. I can't fight police officers and prosecutors. I'm not anybody. So I'm just going to take the impeding traffic. I mean, if that police officer thinks he's legally doing that, I think somebody should check on him because I don't think he's right. I'm just going to take the impeding traffic. I mean, I don't understand.
Raise your right hand for me, Miss.
Yeah.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. I do.
Thank you, ma'am. You may put your hand down. Ma'am, you understand that the court accepts your plea this morning. You will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes,
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
yes, I don't have any witnesses. It's only me.
And ma'am, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes,
You haven't been threatened in any way, promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
no,
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
I mean, I just pleading guilty because I don't think I can beat people. I mean, I'm telling the truth, but nobody believes me, so I can't. I'm pleading guilty
Ma'am,
for that reason.
no, miss, that's not how this works. If I've told you now, at least twice already, that you have an absolute right to come in and have a hearing where you'll be sworn in, I'll take testimony from you and I'll take testimony from Officer Edge. And you say, no, you just want to take the impeding. That is your absolute right, but you don't have to. So when I ask you, are you pleading guilty because you are guilty? And if you say no, that's fine, and we'll schedule it for hearing. It's your decision.
She told me that if I take a hearing, that I get the bigger ticket and more trouble, which I didn't even do nothing. But I don't
Miss,
know.
if you're,
I'll just be
ma'am,
guilty. I guess I'll just be
no,
guilty.
miss, here's the thing. I've asked you not to talk about what you talked about in the breakout room with the prosecutor, because those are settlement conversations. If you want to have a hearing, we'll have a hearing. If you don't want to have a hearing and you want to plead to the impeding traffic as it's written right now, we can finish this plea right now. You tell me.
I think I should just be guilty of the impeding traffic.
I shouldn't say guilty. I think the correct phrase is impeding, is responsible. Ma'am, are you pleading responsible because you are in fact responsible?
I'm responsible.
Ma'am, is it true that on July 1st, 2023 in Van Buren Township, you impeded traffic?
What is impeding traffic though? What is exactly does it mean?
You did something to interfere with the flow of traffic.
Yeah.
I didn't. Well,
You
I guess
didn't? No, ma'am, that's not, Ms. Higgins, no.
Oh my gosh.
We'll set the ma'am, you're fine. We'll set the matter for hearing. Marianne will give us a date. They'll send you a notice. It's okay.
September 28th at 11:30.
Oh my gosh.
Is this going to formal then, Your Honor?
Mrs., what's wrong?
I don't have no witnesses, but I'm telling the truth that the police officer did not have his lights on.
I've tried to explain to you, this is how this works. The officer's not here. I'm not taking testimony. Today is not the time for testimony. I understand what you're saying, your defense is, but what'll happen is if you don't have a witness beyond yourself, that's fine. For your hearing, I'll swear you in. I'll take your testimony. The officer will be sworn in. I'll take his testimony. And at the end of it, we'll figure it out. You do not have to do anything you don't want to do. I don't take a plea. This court does not take a plea when somebody says, I'm just doing it to get it over with, or I'm just doing it because I can't win. The court doesn't always believe the police officers. People have their own perspectives of what happened in a specific incident. But for right now, we'll mail out a notice that you're to have a formal hearing in this matter on September the 28th at 11:30 a.m. Notice will be mailed to you at the address that you verify with staff. It's fine.
Okay.
And if we come back on that day and things are different, you can have a different conversation with the prosecutor before the case is called, okay? But for right now, you don't seem sure that you're responsible for what happened. It's fine. We'll talk about it on the 28th of September, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it that we're ready with?
That's correct, Your Honor.
We're still on the paper tickets, 23RP 03298. City of Romulus versus, may I have your appearances, please?
David Greco here on behalf of the City of Romulus.
Ma'am, state your name for me.
And
Today was a day and time set for a pre-hearing in this matter. Is there a reason why you're not dressed for court?
I literally just got off work at 5. I actually forgot I had court today, so I looked at my calendar.
You had the opportunity to speak to Mr. Greco this morning.
Yes.
Mr. Greco, how are we proceeding in this matter?
Ms. is going to plead responsible as charged with the impeding traffic.
Ms., is that how you wish to proceed in this matter this morning?
Yes.
Ma'am, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. Ma'am, is it true that on June 20th, 2023, in the city of Romulus, you impeded traffic by interfering with the flow of traffic?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mr. Greco?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Ma'am, the court accepts your plea of responsible to the impeding traffic and will impose a fine of $180. Do you need more than 5 days to pay that amount?
No.
5 days to pay and it will conclude this matter. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Ma'am, you're free to go. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you.